Salutations, everyone, and welcome back to another gimmick testing. This time I did a much more different approach and experimented with Tearlaments. I played around with it, but I couldn't get anything consistent until I merged it with Horus, presenting Tearlament Horus Gimmick Puppet. This deck is very confusing and not the best variant, probably one of the worser ones I've made, as obvious by the no non-engine in main, but you do have lot of non-engine in the extra. This is the list I've been testing with and have been enjoying a good amount of, so allow me to give you all just a quick overview and explanations. We'll begin with Fenrir. Obviously, Fenrir is pretty good and it has not been hit yet. These two are, you played two just to get searches of 2 tier cash. That's more playing just for good military. 1 of each of these for their fusion effect and milling effect. 2 Kaleido Hearts to ban a monster. 2 Prim as a starter for the tier engine if I need it. 1 Scream, 1 Solace, and 1 Crime. This one is good interruption for your opponent. These 2 can be good searchers if they get milled. On to Gimmick Weapon. 3 Mansions, because searcher. 2 Cattle Screams. No, 3 Cattle Screams. 2 Bloody Dolls, and 1 Little Soldier. You want to get this guy off of like a search, and you typically in this combo Bloody Doll is mainly just like backup in case your combo gets interrupted at some point. Bloody Doll I don't really like that much because it locks you in so early in the combo. So I want to play this card very late into the combo if it's non-pure. And for Horuses, 3 of each name. This is typically not how you play Horus. I'm doing that because I want to see names engraved. 2 Kingstark, 2 Argent Chaos Force. The reason you play 2 of these is in case one gets milled by the millers, and a Terraforming as another starter. And next up, we got the puppets. 1 Giant Grinder, 1 Strings, 1 Fantastics, 2 Dark Strings, 1 Chaos Fantastics, 1 Chimera Doll. The only turn name we can play, Kaleido Heart. Then we have non-engine extra, Star Slayer, Zeus, Photon Lord for Monster Negate, Zombie Vampire in case we need more mills, SP Little Knight, IP Masquerena, and Apollosa. The reason we're playing so much non-gimmick puppet is if you do the combo good enough, you don't get locked by Bloody Doll or Chimera Doll in the slightest, meaning if you get interrupted, you have several other points of interruption you can make. And for side, 3 Ash, 3 Ghost, 3 Droll, 3 Nibs, and 3 Cosmics. That's the list, but allow me to show you a combo. After a lot of playtesting, here's the best combo I have seen this deck do. Instead, it will pitch itself in Fenrir, and then Tier Cash will banish Fenrir for mills. We get off the draw, we get a mansion, and Tier Cash gets 3 mills, hitting a bunch of good names. We get 2 searches and a mill of 3 and 2. We go Scream, which will be activated later. Now we're just going to be doing this for getting cards into the grave. We get a mansion. We're going to do Little Soldier. Little Soldier is going to bin Counter Scream instead of Bloody Doll. Now we go for the Fantastics part. Getting an extra normal. Dark Strings. And you can chain the Scream to it to get more names in the grave. And here we go for fusion of Kaleido Heart. Counter Scream, bring itself back. Bring back another Horus name. Go for 2. Place string counters on everything on the board. Specialing itself back. Destroying everything and chaining Fantastics. Kaleido Heart will bring itself back with its own effect. Now Argent Chaos Force for Chaos Fantastics. Mansion detaching 1 to special. And then Fantastics attaching another to special. Bring up 2 Horus names. Then we just OTK. With Crime still in hand. That is what one of the combos can do. That's what this deck can do. Let's cover a few pros and cons of the deck. First, the pros. you are able to run a lot of non-gimmick puppet extra deck monsters like Espilionite and Apollosa, because you typically won't be hitting the locks of Bloody Doll and Chimera Doll in this combo. And also, Tearlaments can offer like good amount of mills, milling your opponents to see what they're playing. And Horus gets you pluses. But no Gimmick Puppet, they can make you go plus a billion, especially if you're running Horus stuff. But this deck is not fantastic, as clearly you cannot run. If you want to run this 40 cards, you can have no non-engine. Meaning that, yeah. And also, that combo I showed was under very lucky circumstances, and you may not be that lucky as always. So it does break from time to time. I have not found any real ways to resolve this by making this go over 40. This is just what I'm testing with. Overall, this version's not going to get played. I don't think it should. It was fun to try and make it, but yeah, it does not work in the slightest. If you've enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas for what I should try to mix Gimmick Puppet with next, I will try to do that. Goodbye.